Recycled Shakespeare Company. When I was in graduate school here in English, my friend Brian Duggan was doing the theater specialization. Brian was really interested in becoming a theater producer, working on the behind-the-scenes part. And Denise Lind was talking to Brian one day, and Brian said he really wanted to do this. So she gave Brian my phone number, and Brian called me up. And he said, you know, what do you think? How do I learn how to do this? And I said, why don't you just do it? He said, what do you mean? He said, well, get a show you like and produce it. Let's do it. And he said, oh, I don't have a show. Do you have something? And I said, well, yeah. So we got together and we talked about it, and then we read the script, and the script was called The Complete Works of William Shakespeare Abridged, by the Reduced Shakespeare Company out of California originally, but I think they have an office and an establishment in London, England. So this was the script, and I published a printed copy of it, and we sat down and we read it, and Brian loved it, and it's really funny. And then we asked Aidan Flynn and Neil Butler to get involved, and then we produced that show first, initially for the Basement Theater, and then we remounted it at the LSPU Hall, and that was insane. That was nuts. So Recycled Shakespeare Company was just created to produce that show, and the name came up because we were playing on the words the RSC, which is sort of a nod to the Royal Shakespeare Company in London.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So we call it the Recycled, and because one of the gags through our show was that we kept using, cardboard props and old newspapers as props, and we were just recycling jokes and recycling costumes, and so the wig that Hamlet wore was the same wig that Claudius wore, and all that kind of stuff. So that was our joke, was that we were recycling.
Had a team do it.
Yeah, we added that element to it.